Right, welcome back to the War in the East. Yeah, I'm interested in this. I've done quite a good number of encirclements here. I've still got the heroes of the mechanized corps. I'm hoping I can get the Barbarossa marshes out. I just want to be able to save them. Actually going pretty well. You know, they're stopped here. They're advancing not as fast here, and the centre is just a mess. Still gonna have to like lose about 100 miles, but I'm slowing them, which is the main thing. I love that bit when it just expands. That's that unit, that lead panzer division has been in from on zero when this actually hits in. It's been out of supply now for nearly a week. It won't have any fuel, its ammunition moving low, and Germans probably can break it out, but predicted. My guys actually interdicted some of theirs. Okay. Things are slowing down now, so I might leave this on. Oh no, it just takes so long to process. I can look back at it if it's interesting. Men around Minsk are fighting. Love, however I pronounce it, is hopefully going to hold out for another turn. And here come the Finns. Hopefully I haven't stripped too many men from Leningrad. Riga's been cut off. To be honest, Riga's lasted a lot longer than I expected. The advances through the marshes have been quite slow. Yeah, these guys have been dispatched in detail, but look, the Russians can barely see my main line here. Every week I get the dig in, it's going to take them a bit longer to break it. And the guys at Kiev are getting a bit longer to warm up and ready to defend. At this point, the southern front is just a massive open bit of terrible terrain. But these guys actually are doing quite a good job at slowing them down because they're fighting through hills. Then I've got a whole line of Desnia just there to sacrifice anything. If I could not lose Leningrad, that would be good. They're cutting up north. Yeah, they've cut off a big pocket of men there, but I don't know how hard that is. I might be able to extend it a little bit. Yeah, my supply line to Love's kicked out. Again, they've not reached the river this week. They're just moving up to my line at Boskov. You have to accept my pronunciations. They haven't even attacked Love yet. They're just bypassing it. If they're bypassing it, I'm going to ruin their rail lines for at least one unit. If I can get them above like 30,000 casualties this week, I'll be very happy. Well, you can see the panzer units have been dispatched south. Yeah, they've committed more armour now. And that looks like the Hungarians are moving in. The Romanians are moving in, the Italians are in yellow. So if we see some yellow, we know the Italians have arrived. Still cut off? I think they're still cut off. I really think they're still cut off. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about a hex-based game. I am that type of person. I bet this isn't as boring as you thought it was going to be to watch. Probably still boring, but it's probably not quite as boring as you thought. And saving the game. 22, but again my losses are dropping. 600,000 lost so far. I'm happy with that. Pretty sure my men aren't, but okay. Oh, we got even more men cut off this time, and we can easily cut them off again. Right. That was a mistake, I didn't want that guy as well. Here they survived, but they retreated towards the Panzer unit. Actually need Massey's level 1 on now. They surrendered, the 12th Panzer Division has been destroyed. Right, let's solidify my hold on this next lot. Fortnite is used to level 1, but they held. It's fine. This is all fine. Putting units in the right places now. Anyone got a little bit more speed just to fill in that gap? Not quite. You on the other hand can go up to support them. Another Panzer unit in there. Right. I'm not going to cut them off this time. But Hero Guards unit is still active. Annoying, I could have easily had them. Let's just get the 7th Mechanized, the 11th Mechanized Corps out of there. And then we'll see what... Oh, displaced the HQ unit. Oh, they won't retreat there. At this point, you know, I've got these guys cut off, that is good. There's a mechanized units there. Wish I had more troops. I could do so much more with more troops. That opens that up, let's move them. Just, yeah, they're learning. Worth a unit in there just to cut them off again. Another one here to cut that guy off. Right, that at least means they have another terror outfit fuel, and I've got at least two, a Panzer division and a mechanized infantry division there, and one other unit. Get the forts on again. I want to be trying to move these guys into defensive positions just in case of, you know, things do turn against me. They will, but so far I actually feel like I'm getting a bit cocky. I can cut this rail line a couple of times. Might be able to cut that guy off. You need to do damage to their rail line. That they held. That's only to be expected. Boys in rear continue to hold out though. Right, they're cut off for another turn. At this point this is a couple of spoiling attacks just to reduce their supply levels a little bit. I'm not expecting to win, but anything I can do to them this turn will hurt. You can join that. Actually, I should have put them in the other rifle corps. But... So, I have managed to rescue 3 panzer divisions. Panzer divisions? What side am I now? 3 tank divisions. Mechanised, the HQ, another infantry division, and generally just mess up the Germans quite severely. I am very happy with this. You can stay dug in there. You can move up to slow them down there. You can move to slow them. You can continue your retreat. Got figuring out where these guys' units are. I think a lot of them are dead. A little worried they're gonna like flank me through the marshes at this point. Smash that rail line up. Okay, this is looking like my next. What have I got to plug this gap? Precious little. That's not a panzer unit. Tank cops to stop calling them panzers. Damn it. Right, mechanised corps, you can get an extra unit. You've got forts there, I'm not abandoning forts. Right. You can open up supply lines again. You can pop back behind their lines. You can open up their supply lines again. The only reason I'm trying this is because this is Hungarian units. The Hungarian security unit. And if I can shatter it, that's a few more units cut off for this turn. Ah, Romanians, not Hungarians, sorry. I keep forgetting the colours. Into the level 2 forts, pop into level 1 forts. You can retreat up to here, you can retreat to here. Right, so you guys are cut off. As are you, but doing more damage with you guys than I could with anyone else. They didn't even attack these guys. Can't quite get them back in. But they opened the supply line up. Move you up so you're watching the river. Move you up to there. Up to there. I don't like them trying to push up to the flank there. It's not going to be pretty. I've got a lot more admin points this turn. That is good. Right, if I can place a unit here. is a security. Even if it's just a security unit into there, it's something they have to shoot. Anything they have to shoot is a good thing. I'm going to reman these because I don't want them just like. Usually what happens if you don't man all the lines. Yeah, I was a bit worried when I started this. I'd kind of forgotten how to play. But no, apparently I'm not doing too badly at all. Right. Apart from the fact there's a HQ unit on the front line. Again, the HQ unit on the front line. "18th Army? You all 18th Army? You will be in a second." And I just ran a stack of far out the city. Oh, that was stupid, that was stupid, that was stupid. Undo last move. Should have done that before I even clicked. One. My entire force has collapsed now. I'm not going to be a happy bunny. Southern Front, you can get a few more men. That'll help me figure out who needs to go to the 18th. We'll pop you in the lines down here. That's you. All about the same distance, so it doesn't make much difference. Pop you down here. Where's your command unit? I didn't click on start for that time. Right, it's not much defense in depth at this point, but at least getting some men on the front line. 7th Rifle Corps. I had a good stretch. Now I'm back to doing it constantly. I'll stretch these out a little bit. So you, a Rifle Corps, can move here and gain all these units. This is the bit I'm most worried about being boring. Me analyze moving units between wars. If I ever have to do more than this, I will stop the video and come back in the 3.5 hours it takes me to do. I'm hoping that most units that are out of like creation will just die and I'll never have to worry about it. Right, 7th Rifle Corps has now got its nice line. Another rifle division I can try and put onto the front. No, I've already moved those. Move a cav unit up, move these guys up. Not going to waste 10 miles of movement. Alright. This is my biggest worry. So, what am I going to do? basically I need, oh, I nearly forgot all about Leningrad. These guys are digging in. Because then they just fight through the marshes. Good. More men I can get fighting. Okay, now I need to send some men up north to try and stop the Finns, who have rather unsportingly decided they want to start a war with me. I mean, good lord. Right, I'm going to leave the security team there, and then I'm going to pull back to there, and that gives me a nice little defence. Started working on that. Most of these guys are just going to have to live with it. So let's work and build units. Right, rifle division. I'm not going to worry about attaching them for now. You can move up and start forming a new line of defence in the marshes. Rifle division. There. Division there. I'll have to come up with HQs for them at some point, but for now, rifle division there. And then I've got enough for another unit. So I think the most I'm going to need is going to be around here. But a rifle division and an AT brigade. At the moment these guys are absolutely, I have no guys in their DOE, so that'll be a bit of a worry. But as is. Right, the only other thing now is to see what more factories I can retreat. Let's get the rest of these out. Doesn't really matter where I throw them, I don't think. Can't get anything out of Minsk, it's already been blown up. What's this? Oh, it's just docks. I can't do anything about docks. Not up here. No. Novgorod. No. Already cleared up this guy. Zov. Leningrad. See, I'm mildly worried about Leningrad. I might have a look actually on my production screen. See where my T-34s are. That's not in any danger. I've got 4 million men under arms. The Germans got 3 plus all these guys. I can replace losses a lot easier. KV-1 Leningrad. Yeah, I'm just worried about losing Leningrad. I'd rather have the KV production out along with the veal production, which is very important to me. I'm just going to empty Leningrad if I can. Yes. Hi there. Random town. You just got all Leningrad's factories. That's going to hurt my production to begin with, but I don't have to worry. It's like tempting just to see if I could just, if I had more movement on these guys, to see what I could throw into that gap and just cut those off. Maybe next turn. Yeah. This has been a massive mismanagement of the Germans. Because if they can't break those guys out, I'm going to slam into them. I've already wiped out... Well, I've taken them up to 37,000 losses this turn by capturing 14,000 men and killing another 10,000. So a third of their losses have turned up in this one battle. Yeah, so it's cost me 1,000 men, but this stage 2 for 1. It's the fact that I've taken out 241 armoured vehicles. Yeah, look at this. 67 to 38 T, well it's actually now it's 100 to 38 Ts, 18 Panzer IVs, well actually no, 20 odd Panzer IVs. Lots of rifle squads, but yeah, that's going to hurt. Taking Panzer Division out is just a loss of tanks they cannot replace. If we do that for this guy and this mechanised, then yeah, that's going to hurt them long term. Alright, so yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this, and see you next time.